9 years ago today, I was balls deep into the worst night of my life. I was getting ready to graduate and I was so obsessed with being as skinny and as thin as I could be that I'd literally spent pretty much the entirety of the year going between binging and restricting. Monday to Friday, I would be on it. I'd be carb cycling, calorie restricting, intermittent fasting. And then on a Friday night, I'd go to bed, stomach rumbling, literally salivating, thinking about food and how much I was going to binge the next day. And over the course of the weekend, I would lose my fucking shit. And I somehow managed to still claw it back and I managed to somehow still lose weight for my graduation. But the minute that graduation ball was over and done with, I spiraled completely out of control. I would go to work every single day with my gym gear with me in my backpack, and as I was walking back home, I'd have to pass the gym and I would walk straight past it and visit a string of supermarkets on the way back to where I was living and buy in every single shop 5-6 pounds worth of utter junk that I would binge on my way home, get rid of the packaging so nobody knew what I was eating before I got there. And once I got there, I then end up, ordering a takeaway, or I just end up eating like whatever I could get my hands on. And I would brush it off as just jokes, just being like hashtag on a dirty bulk. And genuinely, I'm not exaggerating when I say that that was probably one of the darkest and most shameful times of my life, because I couldn't understand how I could hate how I looked so much, be so terrified of weight gain. And yet I couldn't stop the compulsion to consistently continue to overeat, and even in overeating continue to skip the gym. I genuinely thought that I would never be able to change. I did not know why I couldn't get back on it, why I wasn't able to restrict, why I wasn't able to motivate myself to go to the gym. And it's only been years later that I've been able to look back and recognize that I wanted to lose weight because I didn't like myself, and not liking myself made me want to set these really high standard goals to try to lose weight. Those high standard goals were completely unsustainable, and the minute that I didn't have a goal to focus on, I basically just didn't have the energy to keep up with it. And the more I saw myself fail, the more I pressed the fuck it button, because at least if I binned off my goals, then I didn't feel like I was failing, because when you've got no goals to fail at, then you can't fail, basically. And I do believe that those moments and those memories have formed such a core part of who I am as a psychologist and as a fitness coach. And it's why I want to help people who want to lose weight. I want to help them do it compassionately, because I know how much I suffered. I know how much trying to do weight loss from a place of hating myself skinny damaged me and harmed me. And I don't want anybody to struggle in the same way that I did. It's literally why I do what I do, because I just don't think anybody who genuinely wants to lose weight should suffer through that process. It doesn't have to be that way, and there are better ways, more compassionate ways to intentionally move towards fat loss, and hating yourself through it just ain't it.